Martial arts schools at every level make mistakes, whether you're at zero or $100,000 a month. Master Martins is about to break down the number one mistake that we've seen after working with hundreds of martial arts schools and exactly what we do to fix it. Enjoy.
The biggest mistake made by studios that aren't making money is that you're attempting to discount your way to success. I was on a call earlier today, and the guy was telling me how great his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu program was, and how he's world renowned, and who he's attached to, and what he's done, and how many people he choked out, charging $139 a month. And I asked, "Well, what's your strategy?" He said, "What do you mean, my strategy?" I said, "Why are you charging $139 a month?" He said, "So I can sign everybody up." And my question was, "Well, have you?" And he said, "No, I haven't. I've only, it was like 32 people. He's been open for a year." I think the biggest mistake you can make if you're under 10,000 is that you're simply not charging and asking for enough to make a difference. This idea that we have to slowly increase our pricing or slowly augment the amount of money we want to collect at the front end, get out of your head. It's a new day, it's a new start. Of all the things you can do to break through 10K as a startup or someone who's been struggling for a while, changing your ability to ask for the money is, in fact, the key ingredient. Who was it? Matter of fact, one of our girls in Jacksonville on Saturday, she had an $8,400 day. One family prepaid 5K for their kids' black belt program, and two other families upgraded, paid a membership fee on a bigger program. So she collected $8,400. Her name is Miss Corty. She's just a doll. She's a wonderful lady. And if you were to call her and say, "Hey, what's your secret?" She'll answer with one word, well, two words. I ask. She asks now. I mean, she asks for the money that's going to matter to her and her family as well as the academy. So, of all the things you can do, you got to change your mind about the money. And remember, it's only money. Oh, what do you mean it's only money, Fred? Not everyone has money. You're right. You're right. Not everyone does. But when people recognize your value, don't worry, they'll come up with it. So, of all the things you can do to change your financial circumstance, your ability to ask for more money is of paramount importance.
And and I think sometimes, people in our community have such a twisted, kind of warped, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but we just have this twisted, warped idea about it's bad to ask for money. And I know one trick that I really worked really well in my skull was to just reword it. You know what? I am always going to offer a discount I'm always going to offer a savings for families that work so hard to earn their money. I want them to invest with us. I want them to feel good about it. So I have an obligation to always offer a savings on everything they do. Everything. And yet, in fact, we just did a big training camp this weekend. And today is our first day back. And guess what? We're going to offer a savings on next year's camp this week. And we'll sell, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll find out. Last year, I think we sold a couple dozen camps for the following summer by just extending, so it's kind of a double-edged sword. Yeah, we're asking for the money, but you got to make it mutually beneficial so they feel like I want them to say thank you. And so every time we ask for money, it's mutually beneficial. It's got to be good for them. It's got to be good for you. It's got to be good for the academy, or don't do it. Don't do it. You need to feel good about it. If a family is signing up on a membership that costs $6,000, I feel good about offering to save them 1,200 bucks. Would you like to take advantage of that savings? And some will, some won't. So what? Because they've already signed on the line that is dotted. The membership is secure. Now I can graciously offer to save you some money. And if it works out, wonderful. We both win again. And if it doesn't work out, it's just not right now. So I'll ask them, well, no worries. You know what? If in the future I can extend a savings to you, is it okay to let you know? You always end on yes, always. I've never had anyone say no. No, don't you dare offer me a savings. They always say yes. And heck, half the time they apologize. I wish I could do it. I'm so sorry, sir. Don't worry. Hey, in the future, if I can extend a savings, I'll make sure to let you know. Would that be all right? Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
If you'd like the exact dialogue we use to sign up students on $6,000 memberships and confidently present it and the savings, it's going to be right inside of our Warrior Black Belt group. If you go over to Classroom and look at the 7-step enrollment, we have Master Mertens breaking down the entire 7-step enrollment process, which includes things like the tour, the orientation, 10-minute intro, and then presenting that membership with confidence and offering the cascading fallbacks and savings. The link to join is down in the description below, and if you don't enroll 30 students or add $10,000 to your academy in the first 90 days, we give you all your money back.
But in the front end of the sale, when you're enrolling people, I do believe we need to leverage a savings against a initial investment, a down payment, a membership fee.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
At a minimum, let's all decide right now, everyone just be in agreement that enrolling new members, you're going to ask for at least $500 on the day you enroll them. At least. It's game changing, guys. It'll change everything. And the truth is, the only reason why you haven't been collecting that much in the past is you simply haven't asked for it. But
Mhm.
I want to give you 3 points that are very important to consider and why you should ask for more money. Number one, it changes their perception about how valuable you are. If you met a lawyer in an elevator and out of nowhere the question came up, well, how much you charge an hour? If he said $75, you would just assume he's a lousy lawyer. But if he says I charge 500 bucks an hour, you would automatically assume, well, he's the guy if I'm ever in trouble. All right, so number one, you ask for more money to change the perception of value. Number next is we ask for more money for no other reason than this. You get it. You just get it. I mean, we've had men and women on our program that haven't changed very much as far as what they do in the on the floor, and really not that much as far as marketing, but everything about asking for the money. And they've generated an additional $100,000 this year compared to last. So just by asking money, you'll get it. But the oh, excuse me. But the third reason is now you have the flexibility to do what we call a cascading fallback, where if they can't pay it, you graciously afford them the opportunity to pay a little less to get started, but you're not changing the overall tuition. And if you just realize that's why you need to ask for more money. Number one, it changes the perception of value. Number next, you get it. Ask you shall receive. We all know that one, right? But the third thing is now that I've established the value, and though I wasn't able to get it, I can provide flexibility that extends a gracious courtesy to the family so you can get started. So change that front end money and everything gets better. Because here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to look at my crystal ball. The next person to quit, I bet you lunch, will be someone on the lowest level program you have, or somebody you did a special deal for, or somebody who's paying tuition from 2 years ago. If you want to change somebody's mind about their commitment, change the amount of money, change their fiduciary obligation to you, and you'll keep people longer.